Welcome to Majestic Meditations and More. I am justifiably unique. If you're listening to this, it means that God felt the need to align us in each other's path, and for that I am grateful. Today's meditation is a bit different from others that I have posted, but I felt it was needed. This guided meditation will be a meditation for grief and loss. Death is a natural part of life, from the beginning to the end. Life is a constant change and nothing stays fixed. That gives fatality, but at the same time causes a certain heartbreak when we face the difficult truth of impermanence. There's nothing that seems right about grieving. There's no simple way through it. It is extremely difficult to put the gravity or the grief into words, and as the holidays draw near, the pain, heartbreak, and realization becomes even more a truth when you don't have a particular person that you love dearly to sit across from at the table, share a laugh about a memory, or give you an embrace of love that seems to fix everything wrong going on in your world. Grief is a recognition of endings, but it's also a birth and a beginning. It's a journey only understood if you have had to walk the path of vulnerability and fragility. You enter into a difficult and solitary journey and come out transformed. We don't want to let go of anything, but through grief, we learn to love and appreciate what we've had and lost. Friends, family, and even a way of life. Grief is heavy, painful, difficult, and powerful, and there's not one way that can be used to cope through it. Certain that you are in a space where you can't be disturbed, I want you to get in your most comfortable position. Close your eyes and listen to the words and the sound of my voice. Take a few breaths as your body eases into relaxation. Relax your shoulders, your jaw muscles. Allow your arms to rest on each side of your body with your palms up to rest in this energy fully. I now want you to take a few deep breaths with me. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, and lastly, breathe out. Before we dive into this meditation, let's do a countdown. 5. Breathe in, feel the expansion of your belly, and as you breathe out, notice how your belly deflates. 4. Breathe in, let the air fill your lungs. Exhale, blowing out all of the trapped energy within your body. 3. Breathe in deeply, hold it at the top, and exhale. By now, you should feel your body starting to come to a very relaxed state. You may feel as if you're almost floating. This is normal and perfectly fine. It's just your nervous system coming out of a frozen or flight state. 2. Inhale, hold, and exhale. 1. Inhale deeply. Feel the energy from the bottom of your feet rise and then slowly exhale, relaxing back into your regular rhythm of breathing. I want you to just rest in this space of relaxation for a moment. Now that we are in a relaxed state of consciousness, I want you to bring your mind to a personal loss. It could be a recent or past death of a friend relative, or a loved one, a loss you've been carrying as a burden for a long time. It's not something you've read about or something at a distance or abstract, but something personal. Keeping this loss in the forefront of your mind, start with your body and your immediate somatic experience. What bodily sensations do you notice? Do you feel grounded, spacey, tight, hollow, full, maybe edgy, dull, or even squirmy? What do you notice? Don't interpret, just feel. What is your body saying to you right now? I want you to place your left hand on your heart space, the space where we hold our grief the most, where our heartache, pain, and our sadness sit stagnant in the midst of grief. Sit in this space and simply feel your heart holding grief. Raw, tender, loving, your vulnerable beating heart. Allow yourself to just feel. If any emotion should arise, acknowledge them. Now shift into your throat center. So often the throat is connected with grief, and it wells up in tightness and has a kind of ache that can arise when we are about to cry, when we are shocked or have a sense of loss. Notice where else your grief is being held in your body. It could be your heart, your throat, or even your stomach. They all hold something. They are processing something traumatic. Without any words, without direction, naturally, the body knows. I want you to tap into those emotions, whether it is sorrow, anger, quality of love, disappointment. Feelings could be intense, or maybe even have you feeling dull. Don't be ashamed to feel whatever you are feeling. Don't judge them, don't suppress them, but also don't feed into them. Emotions are the energy of us grieving. They change. They're always changing. Be gentle with yourself in this moment. If you start to feel overwhelmed, take a break, rest, breathe, resettle. Allow yourself time to rest in your present moment, bodily, emotional experience. Just rest. Just feel. Just be. Let grief do its work. Let it heal you. Don't push. Don't be impatient. Process this change and give yourself compassion. Let's do a visualization exercise. I want you to visualize a bench underneath a tree at a park. This park can look like anything you perceive. It can have flowers, a water stream, the sun shining, or it can be dusk, right before the night falls and the day ends. Visualize yourself sitting on this bench and that person you thought of at the beginning of this meditation sitting beside you. You guys share a smile and you hold their hand. What would you like to tell them? What do you need them to say to you? Have this moment and talk to them in your mind. I hope this conversation has brought you some type of peace. It is now time for them to return back. Take this time to give them a hug, a kiss, and bid them goodbye until next time. Releasing them from embrace, I want you to hold the love and connection in your heart space as distance and space comes in between you two. Allow that love in your heart to carry you through your roughest days and your saddest days. Know that any time that you are feeling down, you can always come back to this park and to this bench and have a conversation. Allow their love to be your motivation to keep living. When we stop fighting the inevitability of loss and change, a new, deeper love and appreciation is possible. We no longer take our friends, our loved ones, or our life altogether for granted. We liberate our love, liberate our joy and appreciation in a very powerful way. Through this difficult journey, through loss, through grief, through sorrow, with a vulnerable and tender heart. With your hand still on your heart space, I want you to take 3 deep breaths in and out before we start the countdown to ground us in our current environment. Know that you are loved and not alone on this journey of grief. Not only is your person with you, but energetically, you are connected to a world of people who are experiencing the same thing you are and understand. Let's count down. 5. Breathe in, cross your arms across your chest, hands resting on shoulders. 4. Breathe out. Squeeze yourself and give yourself a hug. 3. Breathe in and allow the love of your person to cover you. 2. Breathe out all of the sadness that has sat inside of your body. And 1. Breathe in and absorb all the love around you, and breathe out allowing peace to settle within your spirit. I thank you for allowing me in your space and energy, and please know I don't take it lightly. If you like this meditation, or any of my meditations, give me a thumbs up, and if you like, you may subscribe to receive notifications of future uploads. With that being said, I want you to remember one thing always. You are justified to be unique. Don't forget to shine your light, even in the darkness. Namaste. God bless.